how you doing today? Welcome to Tarantino's Kitchen. We're getting ready to try out a new dish. We're going Cajun today. We're actually going to visit Louisiana in our imagination. You know how Tarantino's is. Your imagination's our menu. And I had met a young lady on Instagram through obviously posting different dishes and stuff like that. And she offered to send me some of her product called Sola seasonings. It's a Cajun seasoning that she developed in Louisiana, and she offered to send that to me and let me try that. And I told her, well, heck yeah, absolutely. I'll actually do a live video on it and have some fun with it. So don't really do Cajun food that much. However, who says we can't try it today? So we're going to try it and see how this works and infuse Cajun with our Italian and see how this tastes. Now, I'm not adding a lot of stuff to this because I really want to focus. And by the way, her name is Susan Pincus, and she's on here. She's on Instagram, just like myself. You can hear her on Instagram. I'm not sure if she's on TikTok or YouTube as I am, but I definitely know she's on Instagram. That's how she met. She is on Facebook. If you click on her name in the post, you can get more information. Now, I haven't tried this yet, so the first time I'm trying it is with you, and I'll give you honestly my honest feedback, and we'll figure out how this is. So that's why you only see a little bit of seasoning on here, because I'm primarily trying to focus on the taste of this Cajun seasoning. I'm super excited to try it. So what we're going to do is make a shrimp and pasta, well, basically a Cajun shrimp Alfredo. So that's what we're going to do, focusing on Susan's Sola seasoning. So guys, after this video, you want to learn more on how to get this, just message me or click on her, and you'll be able to order this seasoning. But so we're going to cook with it now and see how this tastes and do a nice Cajun shrimp dish. While we have the Italian music playing in the background, enjoy a little clip. I got a fly that's flying around here driving me absolutely nuts. So I'm going to move this out of the way. All right, so what we're going to do. Oh, by the way, I bought this new pan. I'm going to try this out. I'm going to beat the heck out of it and see how it works. I've never used one of this type of ceramic non-stick pan, but we're going to give it a shot. I just bought it today. So we're going to check it out and see how this one is. The last one I had was terrible. All right, so what we're going to do is we got our saute pan. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil. Just a little bit. And the reason why we're adding the olive oil is so the butter does not burn when we sear our shrimp. And then we're going to add a little chunk of butter. Turn this on high. Maybe. Okay, there we go. And when that butter melts, we're ready to put our shrimp in. Now this shrimp, I obviously marinated it with the seasoning for about 30 minutes. I would do an hour normally, but I'm trying to get this together. An hour would probably be best, but 30 minutes will work too. So I had just her seasoning on my shrimp. And what we're going to do is we're going to sear the shrimp in the butter and oil mixture that we have here. I have some fresh oregano, some fresh garlic. So I'm going to throw some fresh garlic in there. And of course I have some Italian, I finally found it, flat leaf parsley, and some lemon. So we put some lemon juice in there, and we're going to put some wine in there also. We're going to deglaze the pan. We'll talk about deglazing when we get to that point. So how's everybody doing today? Till, how you doing? Billy, Craig, Allison, Larry. And so we're almost ready to add this shrimp. And like I told you, I didn't put any of my seasoning on it. Strictly the Sola seasoning, because I really want to focus on the flavor of the season so I can, give some really good honest feedback. And the olive oil I used, being based out of Georgia here, is Terra Dolce. Fantastic olive oil for those of you that live around this area. All right, so that butter is pretty much melted. We're going to start adding our shrimp. Let me get some tongs over here. Get that nice searing noise that we always talk about. And thank you so much, Susan, for sending me this product and letting me try this out. I appreciate that. Oh, you can smell it. It smells fantastic. And yes, we're going to add some more of that seasoning into the sauce when we get to that point. So you want to cook it for about 1.5 minutes on each side, because remember, we're building a sauce, so it's going to cook more in the sauce. You don't want to overcook your shrimp. So you want to get that nice golden brown color. And you can leave the tails on if you want. With leaving the tails on, it just depends on the individual. Like me, I like to take them off on it because I don't like playing with the tail when I'm trying to eat my shrimp and pasta. Sear it nicely. Let me check this. Just about there, about another 30 seconds. We're going to turn this down. You want it about a medium-high heat. You hear that sound? It smells so good in here already. So anybody like Cajun, especially those of you that are around me? Thank you, Wayne. Bill, how are you, sir? All right, so we're going to flip our shrimp. You're supposed to be able to use metal in here, so we'll see with this saute pan I bought. Oh yeah, the shrimp's looking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The smell. Smells fantastic. It says cool handle. They lied about that because the handle is not cool. All right, that's what you want. Look at the color of that shrimp. And that's just with her seasoning on there. It looks beautiful. Can't wait to try that. I'm going to remove that from the heat just for a second. Because I want to get this garlic cut up so we can start our sauce. About a clove. This is a giant clove, so I'm only going to use half this clove. We'll cut our lemon. A lemon wheel for garnish. Set this lemon out of the way. Put a slit in that. Remember I showed you that before, how you want to, make that nice little lemon wheel. Make it look nice. A little bit of flat leaf Italian parsley. Just for garnish on the top. Give it some more color. You're going to need some heavy cream. All right, so we got, and we'll pull some of these leaves off. We got some fresh oregano we're going to throw in there too. Give it some more pop. You can use Italian seasoning if you want. Like I said, I didn't want to go too crazy because I want to focus on the seasoning that we're using. Okay, so we're going to take this shrimp. We're going to remove it from the pan. And of course, at the bottom of the pan, you're going to have all this goodness from the shrimp. These look fantastic. All right, so now we're going to do the deglazing. We're just going to move the shrimp to the side. You got all the sediment that's at the bottom of the pan. That's what deglazing is, removing all that goodness, all the little drippings and stuff like that sticks to the pan. You want to get those up and out of there and into that sauce so it tastes fantastic. And then we got that seasoning in there too as well. So we'll throw some butter in there. And then we're going to stir that around to get that goodness off the bottom of the pan. Turn this back on to a medium heat. Medium heat. Medium heat while we do this. Slowly get the bottom, all that stuff that's stuck at the bottom, get that in there. All right, so the butter's melting. We're going to add our garlic. I cut it really thin so it cooks a lot faster. What did I do with my oregano? I mixed it in there. Throw some oregano in there. Actually, we're going to open up this bottle of wine real quick. I should have done that earlier. It's one of the things I love about my job, getting to try all these new things. We had another company send us some stuff. It was fantastic. You don't want to burn your garlic. All you're trying to do is sweat the garlic, pull that flavor out of it, slow cook the garlic. Do not burn it, whatever you do. Because you burn the garlic, then it'll mess the whole dish up. So how is everybody doing today? Where are you guys watching from? Where are you at? Guys, you like these videos? Please give us a thumbs up. It helps us out a lot. Remember, you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on YouTube, TikTok. All right, so we're going to turn this up a little higher. We're going to deglaze with a little bit of white wine. Oh, this is going to be great. A little bit of lemon juice. Let it get nice and hot. And then we're going to add our heavy cream. About 3/4 of a cup because you got the white wine and everything in there. I'm using a little bit more. Yeah, we'll do 3/4 of a cup. Remember, when you guys try these recipes out, let me know how they come out. All right, so now we're going to add our shrimp back in. Get all that goodness. You don't want to waste nothing. Never waste a drop. That is all flavor. That shrimp looks amazing. Get that out of the way. Now, if you want to cook the shrimp all the way, like if you have the tails on, you can do that too. Set it to the side, and then put the shrimp on top. So this way you have a nice presentation, and then you'll still get that nice color that's on the shrimp from sauteing it. But I like to add more flavor to the sauce, so I like that protein in there. It's very important to me. It's just my personal preference. You can do it however you want. Tails on, tails off, doesn't matter. Okay, so you want it on medium-high heat. You want to bring this to a simmer to where it's almost starting to pretty much boil. You're going to add your cheese, and then you want to stir that cheese in there so it's not lumpy. And then we're going to add some more of this beautiful seasoning in there. The fly. Sorry about the fly. I can't believe I haven't gotten a phone call yet. Usually every time I do a live feed, I'm always getting a phone call. And I got my pasta. I already have my pasta cooked for this. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drop it in the water, heat it to temp, and then toss it in the sauce. See how it's coming to a nice boil already? It's starting to sizzle really good. Now I'm going to add my cheese. My cheese. Now what I would do if I was you at home, I would use a whisk. Mix that in there really good. You can also use a whisk too to get that sediment off the bottom when you're deglazing, to make sure you get all that goodness off. Because sometimes it doesn't come off easy. You need to really use a whisk to get all that goodness off the bottom of the pan. Alright, so we're going to add some more of this Cajun seasoning. Actually, I better not do it that way in case I have an accent, spill too much in here. A little bit more. Flavor that sauce up nicely. And just like any Alfredo, you want that, you can thicken that sauce to however the thickness is that you'd like it to be. Obviously, you don't want it watery like a New England clam chowder. You want some thickness to it. And you do that by continuing to let it cook. And keep stirring, because if you don't stir, what's going to happen, the cheese is going to go to the bottom. It's not going to be in your sauce. It'll be stuck to the bottom of the pan. And also your protein will be stuck to the bottom of the pan. So make sure you keep stirring. All right, while that's doing that, I'm going to drop my pasta in the water. We're just about ready. Little taste test. Wow. Oh boy. That is a beautiful seasoning, that sauce. Woo. I think we got a new dish, guys. I'm going to add a little bit more cheese. I love my cheese. And a little bit more cheese. Give this a few tosses. I can't believe this pan's really... So far, I like this pan. We'll see how it does after about 40 dishes in it. See how it's sticking it up nicely? A little bit more, about 30 more seconds, and I'll show you how that sauce looks. Sola seasoning, guys. Check them out. Just the flavor of that sauce is unbelievable, and I didn't put anything in it except garlic and some fresh oregano. That's it. I even had this out here just in case. Didn't even need it. All right, we're ready to plate this up. See how this tastes. Shut the heat off. I like to rinse my pan out right away so nothing sticks to my pan. I can't stand. No scratches on the bottom of that pan either. All right, so clean your edge. And take this shrimp, put it around the outside. Guys, I'll be here cooking Sunday. For those of you that are local, I have a bunch of parties I got to cook for that are catering orders. So if you guys need anything Sunday, let me know. And tomorrow, Saturday, for those of you that want to order, I will not be here tomorrow night. I'm doing a private event in Vidalia, Georgia. All right, look how pretty that shrimp looks. That shrimp looks beautiful. All right, little parsley. Flat leaf Italian parsley, a little more cheese. And then also what I like to do, because I love the red, white, and green on the plate, I usually take paprika and sprinkle around the edge just to give it some more color. So I'm going to use a little bit of her seasoning to give it that flair. And then we're going to take our lemon wheel right across the center and almost, and bada bing, we're done. Now we get to try it. I'll show you what this dish looks like. Cajun shrimp Alfredo using Sola seasonings. Make sure you guys check these guys out, especially, I can't wait to taste this. Let me take a picture of this first. I gotta take a picture of this dish before it's too pretty not to take a picture. If I can figure out how to work this silly phone. All right, here we go. All right, we have our picture taken. Now we're gonna try this shrimp. Super hot. See what happens if you don't stir in? I didn't whisk in my cheese. That's what'll happen. But normally it'll stick to the bottom of the pan. And that's not what you want to happen. You don't want it to stick to the bottom of the pan. If you stir this like you're supposed to, which I did not do, I just did the hand stir, you really want to, especially if it's a good cheese, you want to stir that in so it melts evenly throughout your sauce. Very important. It's still going to be good. Susan, outstanding seasoning. Guys, you need to try this. If you're interested in trying Sola seasoning, please click on her name and we'll bring you to her site and she can explain to you how to get it, or I'll find out more information after this video when I talk to her. But excellent flavor. You guys want to try this dish tonight? I'm going to run this as a dinner special all night. It'll be $22.95 for this Cajun shrimp Alfredo. Let me know. I'll be here. So as long as you guys need me, call me and we can let you guys try it. Delicious. Thank you so much, Susan, for sending me this seasoning. I absolutely love it. Guys, I'm telling you, it's great. Give it a try. Order it for me, see how you like it. Tastes great to you. Try the dish. Then you can just order some yourself and get that season for yourself in your own home for whatever dishes that you may like to cook. So guys, thank you so much for liking and sharing. Thank you to all my YouTube subscribers, Instagram, TikTok. I love you guys. I'll be sharing this through all the different platforms. I appreciate your support. Try this tonight if you're local. Order it from me. And remember, I travel anywhere in the U.S., so you guys need me to cater for you, I'm there. And if there's any product you want to send me to try, to do a live feed on, I'll be glad to do it. Remember, I love Italian food. It's my specialty, and I will incorporate whatever brand you have into my style of cooking, and we can have some fun with it, whether I come to your business or you come here, or you just send me the product and I'll cook with it. So you guys have a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching. I love each and every one of you. God bless.